This is Let Me Cook and welcome to my kitchen. I know that I clickbaited you with 60k and my Alice is M1, but that's unlucky on my part with 60 points of damage off, and M1 Alice only brings a little bit higher number. If you get the advanced rotation, then M0 Alice is at least 56k. With similar build of course, 55k is well within reach. First is the basic. In this run, the basic of this team is that you have to treat Alice EBIs not as a damage source, but a resource for Void Flare. So it's cool to hold Alice EBIs and switch into Remielle, but in the long run, you do not have enough resources to switch to Remielle a lot of time in the last 30 seconds of the fight. So hold on to your Alice EBIs is crucial. Also, managing Velina's windswept is also important, as we do not want to lose on Void Flare stack because windswept is proc within Remielle's animation. Now with all the basic out of the way, let's go into the advanced mechanics and rotation for score chasing. The first 30 seconds of the fight is the most crucial, where most of the time if you mess up, you should reset as the rest of the run wouldn't reach the peak damage score if you do not nail this condition. In this phase, the boss will shoot up, which takes a lot of anomaly damage and blasting you. Your goal is to proc 3 anomalies back to back to break the shield. This is the first point of failure, as when Remielle stun them in status when our agent is getting hit, you do not get Void Flare stack from your anomaly procs. I do not know how, I don't know why, and I don't even know if this intended or not, but it is what it is. So be mindful when proccing anomaly in this phase. Also, Alice will sometimes miss her EBIs, so be careful of that. After breaking the shield and getting 3 Void Flares, be sure to hit Alice EX and then switch out in her animation. Because when Remielle is aura farming, Alice still get EBI stacks off field. This is important because if you don't, you will be late for the next phase. As Remielle's going off field, hold Alice EBIs, switch to Velina, only do 2 EX, switch to Alice, and proc Assault and then ult before the control skill phase. Velina only do 2 EX is important. We only want to proc windswept for additional decibel, but we do not want to lock her in animation, delaying Alice's entry and miss out on Alice's ult before the skill control phase. After the second phase, the boss should go into stun. The rotation is standard. In Alice and Veli's stun rotation, just be sure to wait out for Alice EBI's animation a little bit before Velina proc her chain attack, because Velina procs is very fast. So make sure that Alice EBIs hit her polarity assault. After stacking 3 Void Flares, switching to Remielle, and then you play it like normal Veli and Remy team. During the second shoot phase, you only need to proc an assault and a windswept to break the shield. So make sure to do it quickly or else you will have to spend more resources to break the shield. And that's it for the fight. There will be a lot of resetting to get the perfect seed in the first 30 seconds of the run, because things can go wrong easily, and I still haven't found a way to make the run more reliable. As I said before, sometimes the assault doesn't hit or windswept doesn't stack Void Flares, or in the second phase, sometimes Alice do not get to proc her assault to get enough decibels for the ult before the control skill. A lot of things can happen during this 30 seconds. But hey, if you're a score chaser and like to push the team performance to its max limit, then it's worth it to do these 30 seconds. And compared to other speedrunning games where the RNG of the run happens within hours, 30 seconds doesn't seem too bad. You eventually get a god seed if you reset hard enough, so keep gambling. My next is my Shiyu run, this time with no signature.
Adjust your breathing. I'll remember your fall. Huh? It doesn't hurt at all. I see your weakness. The tables have turned. No time to do it individually. Eye of the tornado. Let the stage be even more dazzling. Wind here. For the time field name, I will never lose. The wind scatters the path, and you are next. Ready to dance with me? A single moment can become eternity. Hey, always nice to see you. Bear witness to the noble principles of the Time Field family. Don't frighten. Shall we dance? Hey, oh, a wise choice.
For my Shiyu run, there's not much to be said. Besides, unlike Alice with signature, you cannot brute force your way to kill the boss within the first minute. So, the stun is a must. It's good to delay your anomaly application to prioritize defensive assists and building up daze, and delay your damage purposefully. You can start dumping your resources at around 40 days. In this run, I luckily have a defensive assist on Velina when holding Alice EBA, giving me another stack for Velina's hold basic. This helps me to guarantee interrupting the boss for the stun, but sometimes I can still interrupt it with an EX and a hold basic. So, make sure you have at least one stack to do it. One last thing is that my Remielle switching in is too early, so her health basic isn't the betting pose, but just an attack that does half the damage. So if you're running M0 Alice, then I suggest you to use Alice chain attack, then switch to Remielle to guarantee the betting pose. You can see that my run is over 3 seconds early, so you have more than enough time to do this pose for enough damage. But I reckon that this is enough even for M0. Well, that's it. See you in my next video.